cheering. The truth is that the cheering in the stands is the mood maker and a way for the fans to feel more attached to the game from far away in the seats. For instance, each player has his own hitting march that is chanted by the fans from the time he steps into the batter's box until the end of his at-bat. There's also a reward chant if the player gets on base or scores a run. The chants are accompanied by trumpets, bugles, whistles, Japanese drums, Western bass drums, flags, and banners. In addition, the fans' arsenal include pre-game chants, opening player name calls, the Lucky Seventh inning fight song, and balloons. After victories, the fans display their hitting marches. They have a certain cheer and their prideful anthems. Is that not a collegiate football game in America? The atmosphere is it's just crazy. I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know what I was watching when the first time I went to watch a game. It was crazy. And the food, you'd expect, of course, the first time I went, I didn't know what to expect. I guess I just expected regular baseball food. You know, hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, and whatnot. Oh no. We've got sushi boxes. We've got curry and rice. They sell beer there. They do that. Which is nice. Which is really nice. But man, you talk about a different world. It is a different world. And I think that's why there's a deep reason why people are saying his hits shouldn't count, they shouldn't count. Okay. No, they shouldn't. I don't think so either, but there's a reason for that. It's a huge, really, really huge cultural difference. The games are different. They're very different. Like I said earlier, the balls are smaller. The pitchers, they throw more breaking pitches, like curveballs and sliders, which cause the batters to have a much shorter swing, so they don't hit home runs as much. It's, well, just like this article says, Japanese baseball is compared to American baseball as it used to be is 50 years ago. Nobody's hitting home runs out of the seats. Nobody's doing that here. That's just not the brand of baseball that they play. It's completely different. But then the argument is made, well, what about the Olympics? Or what about the World Baseball Classic? Japan always wins that. Okay, let's think about that. Major League Baseball is, they've got players from all over the place, from the Dominican, from Cuba, from Colombia, from Japan, from Korea, and then they all go back to their respective places, right? Japan, they have quality players, they really do. And what America has, we have quality players as well. But going back to what we talked about with Japan working together as a whole to achieve a goal, Americans, they're more centered around themselves. They have contracts that they have to take care of, right? They don't want to get injured that could potentially ruin their contract. They don't want to lose their position on their team, so they're thinking of themselves, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just why. That's just what happens. So when the major league quality players aren't playing for the United States in the Olympics or the World Baseball Classic, what do? We send out AAA ball players. And as I said before, Japanese baseball is just a step above AAA baseball. You could say it's quadruple A. So that's why they win. That's why they're so good. Okay, now let's get to our word of the day. I think I mentioned the word different so many times throughout this show. I think that's going to be our word of the day. How we say different in Japanese is chigau. Chigau. This means different, or it can also mean, oh, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. So if somebody tells you something that you don't think is right, you can say chigau. Okay? So try to say that next time. If somebody says something stupid to you or says something wrong to you, try to say chigao. That would be perfect. So is Ichiro Suzuki a bad baseball player? Of course not. But should his hits count from Japan? Of course no, I don't think so either. We just have to put things in perspective and take things how they are. Okay, Pete Rose still the hit king. Let's name Ichiro the hit emperor. Thank you very much for listening. My name's Kyle. This is Japan.